Yo, what up, everybody? Top to top, it's your boy Super Saiyan.
Cool guy JD on the IG.
Yo, you already know, it's only 2 of us today.
I got my own mic today. One mic like Nas, baby.
We got our own mics today.
That's all good, bro.
You know.
One mic.
Although I will say, One Mic was a good song, but that was a Stillmatic album. Obviously not Illmatic, but Stillmatic's still a good album.
Stillmatic is by far my second favorite Nas album. That's the joint where he did the rewind.
Yeah.
Where he said the song backwards. Dude, they played one of those. I was up in the vape shop the other day. They had the Flyest Gangsters joint going on. We the Flyest Gangsters.
I ain't hear that joint in a minute, bro.
They had that joint on there.
What vape shop was you at?
It was on Kenmore.
Pulling out some heat?
Yeah.
Like that? Okay.
I rapped.
Shout out to Kenmore, okay.
Right. But yeah, though.
I will say, hey, Violators, man. The reason it's just me and Julius today. Robin's under the weather. Well, Till, Stone Cold, he's under the weather, and Mo, he has some issues he had to take care of. But all in all, man, we straight, we fine, we good, we can handle this, right? We got this.
What? There's when reporting needs to get done. Trust in Cap, Jew, we're the guru, baby.
Big facts. Now, before we dive into the hectic world of NFL football, because it was a crazy week. It was a crazy weekend.
Oh my gosh, great weekend of football.
From a fan standpoint, bro, hands down. I will say, Miracle in Miami, bro.
We're not talking about that now. You see, I wore my Arthur shirt just for people like you.
Peep the fist. Hey,
but read it out loud, though.
Haters gonna hate, but how am I hating? This is what happened, bro.
Listen, you laughing at the downfall, but we not talking about Josh Allen and his pick parade.
Hey, Violators, do me a favor. Go back into all of our videos and listen to how he trolls me on my bills. But now it's Miracle in Miami. Now it's we ain't talking about that right now. We're not gonna talk about that right now. It's alright. But you know what? We took a L too.
You took a hot ass L.
We took a hot L. But I will say, I do believe that's the makings. The Allen and Darnold. That's the making. That's Kelly Marino in this day and age. I'm not saying they're gonna be Kelly and Marino, but they are in the same division. Right. They were drafted together, and it's 2 damn good rookie quarterbacks. Josh Allen is, he was like 44. He had a 44 rookie rating, but I will say, the man he broke Michael Vick's record.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That 3-game span, no quarterback in the Super Bowl era has ever rushed for any yards more than 294 in those 3-game spans.
That's more than Cam. That's more than Russ. That's more than RG3.
Fran Tarkenton.
Right.
All of them. Warren. Any running quarterback you can think of, Josh Allen has the most. I think like 335, something like that. If you want to get technical, the first game he had 99, second was 135, and this game was 101. That first game that was 99, it was really like 103, but he took a couple kneel downs. When you kneel down, you forfeit those yards. But before we get into any of this football talk, man, Violators, I hope y'all, for those who follow us on Instagram, Violator Sports, same name, we did a few stories where we were talking about the Avengers ENDGAME trailer. I hope y'all was able to catch it because, man,
it's gonna be good. I can't wait.
You can't, bro. That got to be a Violator thing. The minute those tickets go on sale, we got to cop.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
We got to be there full effect. We got to do it because, to be honest, Marvel, they're so secret, they're so like tight-lipped.
That's why they on top.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what though? You know what? The DCEU's their downfall was the fact they tried to compete with Marvel too fast.
They tried to compete with Marvel too fast. They don't got nobody. Marvel has Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige knows what he's doing. Say
his name.
He knows what he's doing for the next few years. Everything is mapped out. They got a whole calendar just so if somebody gets on a new movie, they could put them in the right order with the right times. Like everything is broken down. Like them post-credit scenes, like whoever thought about that was a brilliant man or a woman. It could have been anybody. But still,
see, what a lot of people don't realize, man, I think it was back in 2008 when the Iron Man dropped. And at the end of that joint, that post-credit scene was Nick Fury you know, inside of Tony Stark's house, his mansion rather, saying that he has this Avengers Initiative idea.
Yeah.
Who would have thought it would have came to this? 10 years, because this is the 10th anniversary. That's another thing. Marvel, they pushing that 10th anniversary at the beginning with the Marvel Studios. They single out the 10 and that. They pushing that crazy. But who would have thought? Like 10 years now, yo, it's moving between that, Avengers Endgame, the Captain Marvel trailer.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy. They say Kevin Feige, while we on the topic of him, he said that what did he said Captain Marvel is by far the strongest superhero that they've introduced in the MCU.
Yeah. And
the way Brie Larson looked in that trailer, and the way they captured her, especially at the end of it, and all of her glory with the original Captain Marvel mask, flying in deep space, just shutting the heck down, yo, bro.
Even though it was like a copy and paste of Iron Man, but we're gonna let that slide.
You think?
I got the video. I'll show it to you later.
Okay, I gotta see. But my thing is the fact that if she's as powerful as he says, and she looks it, Thanos doesn't stand a chance, bro.
First of all, Thanos is a beast. Okay, my man Thanos literally got his jersey. He got his jersey retired. He on his farm just. Like look at my sunflowers.
With the Char Infinity Gauntlet.
Like listen, I done did it. I done snapped.
Snapping it?
I done snapped like Faithful. What's
that laughing? What's that 03?
Right, nah, bro. It had to be a little later than that. It was later.
Like 04.
No, bro. Like I was.
We was freshman 06. It was. No, you're like 06.
It was like 06.
Yeah, like 06.
Yeah, with them white sunglasses. I'm so happy that died.
Yo, go, neighbor. But yo, man. I was pissed because so they had on the list. They had Captain Marvel, that trailer dropped. Endgame dropped.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man Far From Home was supposed to drop Saturday morning. They had a Comic-Con out in Brazil. I was pissed because.
But they did. But you know they did. They did the Game of Thrones teaser on that too. April is going to be a good month. Game of Thrones.
I agree.
Endgame. One Punch Man season 2. We've been waiting 5 years for that. Those who watch anime. Come on.
That's for real. But you know what's great? You know, I really can't speak on Game of Thrones, so maybe you can have it. I didn't see the trailer. I actually meant to watch it, but something came up.
It wasn't a trailer, it was a teaser. I mean, basically.
I'm not a man of teasers. They don't show enough.
And basically, it was pretty much like just Fire and Ice just meeting up together. It was all on a Dragonstone on a table that Aegon Targaryen made. First of all, you know the history on that?
What?
The table that has the realm, the 7 kingdoms.
No.
So basically, Aegon flew over the kingdoms. Him and his 3 sisters.
Okay.
He actually married them, but he flew over them, and he had somebody sculpt that table that Stannis was at. You know, when they was at Dragonstone or whatever.
Right.
And season 7, where they was at. You know, most of the time with Daenerys. But they scoped the whole landscape and was like, let me see what this looks like, you know what I mean? So when we conquer it, we know exactly where we gonna hit it.
Okay.
But J.R.R. Martin basically was like Aegon Targaryen basically saw the future. So the reason why he got the 7 kingdoms together is because he knew the White Walkers was gonna come eventually, and they knew they'll be stronger together than split up into 7 kingdoms.
Right.
So that was the reason why the Targaryens took over. I mean, that's a whole nother story. We on Marvel, but you know, you get me on Game of Thrones. Listen, King of the North, y'all saw the shirt week 2.
You know the crazy thing is, so when Game of Thrones first dropped, it had been out for years. I never watched it. I never had an ambition to watch it. I never cared. When Destiny was pregnant with Kennedy, we needed something to watch. So mad co-workers, my homegirl Andrea from work, they were saying, yo, jump on that Game of Thrones bandwagon, jump on it. And I'm like, I don't know. At that time, I had jumped on Orange is the New Black.
I jumped on late. Did you watch Wentworth?
Wentworth is better than Orange is the New Black.
Wentworth is better.
That's an Australian Orange is the New Black on
definitely
Netflix.
Better. Like the girls at Orange is the New Black can't stand up in Wentworth.
I agree. So after Orange is the New Black, I was like, I'm not really a man of this. Let me watch Game of Thrones. and we binged Game of Thrones.
Listen,
when I say that's all we watched for about 2 weeks, bro.
When I first started my job and everything, my brother kept on saying, "You gotta watch Game of Thrones. You gotta watch Game of Thrones. You into that type of stuff." I'm like, yeah, whatever. Then I'm over here just flipping through channels. I'm like, you know what? I'm about to give this a try. I went HBO on demand, you know, when I got my stuff put in, and I was like,
no, spoil yourself.
Episode 1, I'm like, yo. And then once he kicked Bran off the roof, I'm like, oh, you got wolves, you got White Walkers, you got killing, you got a random nip slip every here and there. It was perfect. Yeah.
Not as savage as Spartacus. For those who don't know, Spartacus is a porno.
But you know what, Spartacus, I love Spartacus, but Spartacus got whacked because the original Spartacus died of cancer. I
agree, he did die, but bro, it did not get whacked.
Bro,
they were in the middle of a great story, them breaking free from slavery.
I agree, but the thing is, like, they lost, like, season 2, they went back in the time, but season 3. There was Spartacus.
Yeah, man, I look like Shawn Michaels.
Spartacus wasn't the only one that they had to recast.
I agree.
Like
that's true. But
there was a lot of the recast, and then eventually, it felt like it was just carried along a little bit too long.
Right.
Like, I'm like, okay, come on.
The pacing was a little off, but look at us. We get in Game of Thrones. We just go into a whole
Spartacus and all.
Because without us being all over the place. So in the ENDGAME trailer, in the beginning of it, you hear Tony Stark talking to Pepper Potts. Well, he's sending the recording to Pepper in hopes of her being able to see this in some way. Because he's adrift at space. Now, bro, let me ask you this.
When I die, when I drift off,
I'll think about you.
Yo, that's the smoothest stuff in the world, man.
It is,
let anything happen to me when I drift off. I'm gonna think about you.
I mean, but you heard what he said. You heard what he said in the first Avengers when him and Cap was going at it. When Cap said, "You take that shield off. What are you?" He said, "I'm a genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist."
That's a fact.
That's a fact. You can't. My
favorite thing about Tony Stark is at the end of the first Iron Man, and he was about to like, I'm Iron Man.
He wasn't gonna say.
Yes, he wasn't gonna say it, but I was like, I'm Iron Man. What's up?
Hey man, Iron Man, Tony Stark. I mean, everybody else. You know, they make, they good $5 million, $11 million, 500,000. Tony, that boy bringing in like $35 million per role.
I mean, Tony Stark. I'm just saying, like, he ain't got no money on my man T'Challa. T'Challa's worth trillions.
T'Challa, they had a list of all of the Marvel and DC characters.
Yeah, he got more money than Bruce Wayne. He got more money than Tony Stark.
Well, the king got a land of vibranium, man.
Yeah,
I see it. But like I said, it's so much to
bring the boy home.
Even NASA got in on the tweet. NASA tweeting that like we got to bring my man's Tony back. But the thing is, the MCU so tight-lipped. Kevin Feige, the Russo brothers, they don't let nothing slip. How are we gonna bring this man back? I guess the easy answer is Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel is going to be.
Carol Danvers. Yeah.
But listen,
that's gonna be
when this Disney deal will finally go through. First of all, I can't stand Disney because how they did my shows. All right, I love Daredevil. I definitely love Luke Cage, and I love the Godfather dynamic that they ended season 2 with Luke Cage with.
But bro, the Disney Plus is around the corner. That's gonna be a Disney streaming service. Bro, that's gonna be like $9.99. That's worth it. They're gonna have all of the Disney movies involved, all of the MCU movies. That's the Disney Plus streaming platform that's coming out at the end of 2009. They're gonna rival Netflix, and it's going to take Netflix. You see, Netflix, when Netflix first dropped, they was the truth. Netflix ended up taking over the world. Netflix they have their own movies, their own shows. Yeah. Netflix is the truth, but Disney, they coming for Netflix's neck. Yeah, they definitely are.
I mean, they got Star Wars.
They got Star Wars franchise. Come on.
The Star Wars franchise. They got Marvel. Mm-hmm. They about to get the X-Men and all them.
And then meanwhile, WB Warner Brothers just sitting there like, God damn, how stupid. Yo, bro, the fact I know
Disney got old money, long money.
Yeah, it's sick because, like I said, Warner Brothers they went too hard. That's true. It's just, but my thing is the fact that Warner Brothers, I hate the way they edit their movies. They literally put everything on the chopping room floor. they did BVS. When that movie came out, when each trailer came out for BVS, they literally showed me the whole movie in BVS.
Yeah.
You saw all the action in BVS, and then they doubled that with Suicide Squad, which was a long music video. It was that movie was horrible. Wonder Woman, I'm gonna be real with you, it was a good movie, but I don't see the hype on it personally.
This is coming from a dude with a Superman tattoo. Like, it breaks my heart. If you would have told me 10 years ago that Iron Man and Captain America was gonna have a more dominant, action-filled fight than Batman versus Superman, I'd have called you crazy.
I would have too. I would have too. That was the year when BVS first dropped. BVS came out a few months before Captain America Civil War. Everybody knew BVS was about to blow Civil War out.
No.
Imagine that, bro.
No. I might go home and watch Civil War tonight because it's still on Netflix. I'm about to get all my everybody.
We're not on Netflix.
They got it off already.
It's off. It's off. But Infinity War is dropping on Netflix December 25th. I own the movie already, so it don't really matter to me. But
listen, Violators. Get all your Marvel in right now. Because it's going at the end of the year.
They're purging all Marvel, all Disney from Netflix. By January 1st, it's a wrap. But listen, man, that was our little spoof on this ENDGAME, Game of Thrones, Spartacus. You know, get a little taste of it, what we well versed in. But man, listen, at the end of the day, bro, getting back into this football talk, I am a hurt Bills fan. I'm not hurt at the fact that we actually lost the game, bro.
Right.
I'm more so hurt at how we lost and the fact that Matt Milano, who's been having a great year.
Broken fibula?
Bro, that's...
He has been having a great year.
You hate to see stuff like that happen, especially the young up-and-coming players.
Yeah.
And that was the downfall of Kiko Alonso.
Kiko actually doing an all right job in Miami.
Well, he's doing all right. I'm talking about his downfall in Buffalo because it was the legend of Kiko. Kiko had like 4 picks the rookie year. Yeah. He tore his ACL at offseason, went to Philly with that player swap with LaShawn. He didn't do much in Philly and went to Miami.
We definitely got a good trade with that one.
With the Kiko Alonso. We made out good on that.
That was robbery.
Even though Lil Shady is having a really off year, but
but still, that's definitely trading a training card for a holographic Charizard.
I agree that. But Violators, man, I will say, as far as our quarterback situation going, Josh Allen, he definitely has a lot of work to do. He definitely, what I've been hearing a lot in sports talk, he runs too much. He's going to get hurt. And I'd really be sitting there like, are we not watching the same game? It's like everybody has something to complain about. If he was running and taking hits, it'd be he's taking hits, he's going to get hurt. The man gives himself up after every run. He slides every play. So what's the problem?
But you know the thing that gets me is that people will down Allen for running, but they'll praise Lamar Jackson for doing the same stuff. And I like Lamar. But honestly, I think that Allen is definitely a lot more efficient with it. Like when they tried to take him out,
he runs smarter.
He runs smarter. Like the man got hurt that last play. They had to put Robert Griffin in, and
Robert need a chance.
But you know what? He made a great pass. That one that didn't get caught. That was an excellent pass. But all in all, my man got a messed up hairline, and he should have kept his braids. I don't know why. Why did he even have braids?
I don't know.
Like, dog, this is what like. Listen, when Trey Songz got rid of his braids, bro, it's over.
I got braids.
That you got your own thing. You got your own thing. I do, but that's just I don't know.
The RG3 thing, I definitely feel where you coming from. The man though, because the haircut
Robert
he rocking these days.
Robert didn't have that.
The haircut he rocking these days is total trash.
Yo, Stevie Wonder did his lineup.
I am an RG3 fan at the end of the day, but you make a good point because a lot of people do brush on the whole. They praise Lamar for it, right. and then Josh Allen. But you know what it is though, because Josh Allen. I like Josh Allen when he steps on the field with that offense.
Right.
I feel like I'm looking into the future. I'm not mad we're losing these games because he's building confidence. He's getting that in-game experience. The man threw that game losing pick and it was sickening, but
they both threw picks.
Yeah, it was 4 picks between them, 2 for 2. Like it was
both throwing it back.
It was a galore. But man, I will say this Josh Allen and Sam Darnold rivalry, man.
It could be something special.
It's Kelly Marino.
It could definitely be something special.
Why not? They're good friends. They dormed together in the draft process, and they in the same division now. I will say our defense Violators, for those who don't know, the defense is officially #1 in the league. And this goes back to what I said a few weeks ago.
Was the offense 31st or 32nd?
31st. It goes, I think the Cardinals might be 32nd. Mm-hmm. I don't know. When you at the bottom, there's no point to know. Exactly. But I will say, that goes back to the fact that with these prolific offenses, what Pat Mahomes is doing at 23, like it's a different era for top defenses. Because I don't even know what our record is. We 4-9. What are 4-8? I don't know. It's bad. Damn it, it's bad. Yeah. But we got the #1 defense. But what is that doing for us?
I mean, this is an offensive league now.
Yes, it is, and these defenses got to catch up fast.
This is definitely, I mean, the #1 offense went against the #1 defense in that Pat Mahomes versus Ravens game, and they lost. It was a good game,
man. It was a hell of a game. Lamar Jackson. First of all, he's the Ravens quarterback.
He's the Ravens quarterback. There's no doubt about it.
He has to be.
There's no doubt about it.
What are they, 7-5?
I mean, he won 3 in a row before they took a L. Yeah. Like, they're in the hunt.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson, and it's not that he's not doing nothing extra spectacular, but what he's doing, he's not losing the game. He's not a liability for the Ravens.
He almost beat the Chiefs.
And the Ravens almost beat the Chiefs.
Like, only 2 other teams done that. The Patriots and the Rams.
Big facts. And I will say, man, Pat Mahomes.
Oh, my gosh.
Violators, you let me know. Is this top 5? I'll give credit because I want to respect the past. This got to be top 5, top 3 most dominant quarterback seasons in NFL history.
I got to agree.
This kid, 23 years old. We got 40 plus now.
When you're talking about getting to 40 touchdown passes faster than Brady did in 2007, faster than Manning did in 2013.
Talk to me.
Like those quarterbacks have been in the league for years before they got that, and you doing it at 23. 23. No, we're not talking about the game. He's making it look like practice, though. He's making it look like practice. I mean, granted, like, Andy Reid knew what he was doing. I mean, he got rid of Alex Smith. Alex Smith ain't playing right now.
QB whisperer.
He said, you know what? We're going to go with the future. This dude got everything we need to be successful.
Andy Reid is something special, man. Like I said, once we could have drafted Deshaun Watson. I'm speaking about my squad. That's always going to be in my heart. We could have got Pat Mahomes.
We could have got Russell Wilson.
We could have, but the thing, and then like you always talk about shoulda, woulda, coulda, who you could have got. But at the end of the day, it's different because we could have got Odell Beckham Jr. If the Bills bring in Odell Beckham Jr., is he Odell Beckham? The Bills bring in Pat Mahomes, is he Pat Mahomes?
I mean, Odell Beckham
Jr.,
right? I mean,
sometimes
look at him this year.
I mean, that's true, but look at the team surrounding them.
Exactly.
Even though they where did that 40-point game come? What was it, 40-16?
First of all, Saquon got more
best running back in the league. He's the best running back in the league. I don't see how he can't be. Over Todd Gurley. Saquon, he's an instinctive runner. So is Todd Gurley, mind you. But Saquon is an instinctive runner, and he's smart. And I know it's easier for a rookie running back to transition into the league versus like a rookie receiver. But Saquon, boy,
Saquon is definitely dope. But when you have an electrifying offense like the Rams, and you got all of those weapons, all of those wide receivers around him, and you still is an MVP candidate and running back, that is something special. Not taking any away from Saquon. Right now, my 2 favorite running backs right now is Ezekiel Elliott and Saquon.
Ezekiel be eating up. Ezekiel's definitely that boy.
I love his burst. Only downfall with Zeke is he has a belly ring.
That is sick. I'm not a man of that.
That's like putting mayonnaise in your cereal. I just don't.
That's a whole different type of party right there. that's some old other stuff. But bro, listen, like it's crazy what's going on.
No offense to nobody.
It's crazy how it's shaking in 2018.
Yeah, men got belly rings out here. Just,
hey, you know, if you got a belly ring, hey, do you? That's cool. It's just not for me.
Yeah, no belly ring for me. My son eat that joint.
But I will say, man, the way the league is just shaping up, yo, like you got the monsters of the midway.
Oh yeah,
taking them Rams.
4 picks.
If you watch Violators last week, either the week before or two episodes before that, I said, man, the Bears is not the team that the Rams want to see. The monsters of the midway.
Oh yeah,
led by Khalil Mack. Yo, what was the final score? 15-6.
I
think it was 15.
It was like 16. It was 16.
Oh, okay, man. Like,
yeah,
I wasn't surprised. It was a defensive game, but I wasn't surprised.
And that's the thing in this type of league. If you got a defense that can stand up and make plays, you in good position. And they did that without their quarterback.
And I guess I gotta eat crow because I literally just said, man, when you got a top it's different now, honestly, when you got a top defense with these prolific offenses, because sometimes, man, these defenses are. You saw what the Broncos did to the Panthers a couple years back in the Super Bowl.
I mean, come on now, look. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, that was a bad Super Bowl to watch.
The number 2 destroyed the number 1.
Mm-hmm. So I mean,
the worst Super Bowl to watch for me was the Saints Cowboys or Saints Colts. I hated that one.
Was that when Devin Hester he ran that one back?
No, that was the Bears. I'm talking about.
You said Saints. Oh, I'm thinking. Why am I thinking about the Bears? I'm thinking. Okay.
When Tracy Porter caught the pick to seal the game.
Oh,
that was the most boring Super Bowl I've ever watched.
Yeah, I mean,
it was boring.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
It was boring. If you automatically went back to 2005. And that was a Super Bowl with no offense on the Bears. Come on.
Yeah, we'll see. Bears?
Yeah.
Who was that quarterback? Rex Grossman?
Rex Grossman.
Was that that's
Cedric
probably the worst?
Benson was their running back.
Yeah, that was a bad offensive Super Bowl. How the hell did they go to the Super Bowl that year?
Because they had Brian Urlacher led defense. They had a lot of ballers on that defense. And they had
Devin Hester.
No, Devin Hester. That was his first year, right?
Yeah,
that was his first year.
Devin Hester came in the league,
but he was a returner that year.
Yeah,
so that's where they was getting their points. But he was still playing corner at that time.
I was about to say because that wasn't wide receiver, Devin Hester.
No, that was because he went to the Pro Bowl, and that's when Reggie White did him filthy.
Yeah, that's the year they were still doing them Pro Bowl skill challenges. I think it was
Reggie
1 year.
Wayne, not Reggie.
It was 1 year. Devin Hester had like a 100 speed on man. I think they actually gave him 100 speed. Yeah. But going back into this weekend of football, man, Miracle in Miami.
Listen,
Julius, I need you to just give me some juice on this, bro. Give me some juice on.
First of all,
7 seconds left.
Shut up. That's why I rock the shirt. Come on. Arthur Fist and
hey, this is what happened, man. It happened. It happened. Y'all only 2 games ahead of the Dolphins now. Listen. Y'all got to worry about y'all division before y'all focus on the conference is all I'm saying.
We still the 2nd seed.
Yeah, okay. But because you lead the division, but you're 2 games ahead.
Well, y'all got to lose out so you can get a good draft pick next year.
Hey, man, we're a bad team right now. Hey, but now you sound like the hater.
All right. I'm hating all day, all right? You need to worry about getting friggin' Le'Veon Bell. You need to worry about getting the wide receiver.
Oh, man,
Kelvin Benjamin said, you know what? I'm happy to Bills. Who is the highest contender? Yo, Andy.
Yeah, here you go. Here we go.
You want me to come play? Listen, I will sit the bench, Andy. I will tie Hill's cleats for him. I will bring. Listen, where?
Calvin Benjamin ain't tying no cleats. He getting down there. He ain't getting back up.
Listen, I will bring.
He a donut away from fat.
Listen, I will braid Pat Mahomes' hair if you need me to. They actually said Pat Mahomes is like the Steph Curry
of the
NFL on Bleacher Report. That was crazy.
Yo, real quick,
they just said it because he light skin.
Big facts, but the numbers he putting up, you can kind of argue that. But I will say the one thing, yo, KB man, yo, he really Yo, he finessed everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yo, you can't tell me the rookie year he had, and when he took that injury in Carolina, and then he came back and he had a he was playing okay, and then he comes to us, and he just completely folds. That didn't just happen. He mentally checked out. He didn't want to be in Buffalo. And then he leaves and he gets put on arguably the best team in the AFC.
Yeah.
He might get a little burn. We'll see.
He just there for the ride.
Yeah, but
he there for the ride. Who needs?
That's a hell of a ride to go from worst to first like that in a week.
Hey, that's the way to go. Yeah.
But I will say, if the Chiefs were to go on and get that Super Bowl, you can't, as a man, as a competitor, you can't feel a part of that Super Bowl team. You can't walk around saying I'm a Super Bowl champ. I mean, you can, you're on the team, but what have you done for me lately?
I don't care. Okay, if the
test the heart of a man, Jew.
If the Panthers would have won the Super Bowl that year, he would have a ring.
He would have, but
he ain't do nothing that ring.
No.
So there's some people that is just good to get off on somebody else's hard work.
I agree.
That's just how it is.
I agree.
Why work hard when you could work smart, not do nothing and make everything? Like, we work with people like that every day. You may work harder than them, but they still gonna get a raise when you get a raise. That's a
fact. It's just at the point now where it's like the AFC. We can safely say the AFC is actually more entertaining than the NFC this year.
I agree.
It's coming down to it. And honestly, I know I bash you a lot on the Patriots. I give you crap whenever I can. But I will say, bro, as far as the whole Patriot talk, the only reason why I'm so excited about how the AFC is shaping out this year is because it's no substance in the conference. You always know it's going to be the Patriots and the Steelers in the championship. That's how it's going to be.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but for the most part.
When was the last time the Steelers was in the AFC championship?
That was
a couple of years ago.
Okay. So let me rephrase that. You know that it's gonna go through the Patriots or the Steelers. The Steelers are gonna slip up. They're gonna butt fumble it up somehow. They usually do. But for the most part, the Patriots are going to the big dance. I like the fact that it's diversity. I like the fact that the Patriots, they got to fight it. They got to go 12 rounds. They got to go the distance. And I'm happy.
But that's the thing.
It should be like that.
But that's the thing, though. Is everybody tries to bring up the Steelers, but the Steelers self-destruct themselves.
They do.
Like, think about it. Like, the Broncos has been there twice.
Right.
We beat them boys. The Ravens was there. You know what I mean? We got the Steelers once. Last year we had the Jags. I mean, the Steelers aren't there all the time. They can be, but they're not there.
But see, you brought up the Jags. See, the Jags, last year was fluke. Nobody saw that coming. And that's
nobody saw that.
They prepared for the Jaguars, and now you see what the Jaguars is doing.
The Jaguars self-destructed on themselves. Like, they got
a lot of that was Jalen Ramsey. Big mouth.
They acted like they was really, really riding big, but their quarterback wasn't living.
Oh, Saxonville. It runs through Saxonville. Now look at you, Saxonville.
Right.
Look at you.
Trash.
Look yourself in the face. Jalen Ramsey. Look. I don't think you trash. You definitely a top cornerback, but you got to eat crow. You talk too much, bro.
Come to death row. Come right to the Patriots. Come right to the Patriots, Jalen. Come to death row.
Come to death row. Well, yeah, I definitely. I just like the competitiveness. The competitiveness. I like the competition that's going down in the AFC. I do.
So let's get back to the Patriots because we got to dig into this because I know that's what they want.
I need it.
First things first. We should have scored on that last drive. I mean, we was right there. I literally watched them go. I turned the game off at 20 seconds after we kicked that field goal. I'm like, all right, we up by 5, cool. Next thing I know, Patriots 9-4, and then I had to look up what the heck happened. Hail Mary, what the heck could have happened? And then that play happened. Now, I done seen a hook and ladder work in real life before. Now, what that was something different. They did a lateral back to Kenyon Drake, and then Gronk looked like he was wearing a size 17 shoes.
I was about to say, my man had stone shoes on.
For real, like. I mean, and I was watching Undisputed, and
don't mind me. I'm sorry. Continue.
I don't mind you. Okay, I don't mind you, my friend.
Because the Patriots is gonna be so ass in the next 4 years. That's the crazy thing.
No, see, as long as we got Belichick, I mean, even though Belichick definitely, like I said,
he old as hell. He retired when Brady leave, bro. I'm telling you, or he going somewhere else.
He's not going nowhere. Patriot way. Hate.
Mark that down, Violators. We're gonna see three to 4 seasons. Patriots is gonna be trash.
He been talking like this all season long. Go back on the videos. He's gonna continue to do that. And guess what? The Patriots is like Pepsi. Okay. You know what you're gonna get every time you crack a can open.
Yeah, and Pepsi is amazing. That's what the Patriots are. But you know what? They are like Pepsi. You know what? You drink a nice, fresh, cold, ice cold Pepsi is amazing. Sit that bad boy on the table for 30 minutes. Let's see how that Pepsi tastes. It tastes like syrup now. It's a little sweetness. It's nasty. Yeah. 3 to 4 seasons, man. I'm telling you, Patriots is. I know it. I feel it.
Listen, we not built like y'all. Okay, we not built like y'all. Y'all had y'all glory days.
We had our glory days, but man, we coming back. Josh Allen's gaining his experience, man. Josh Allen is. I'm not saying
that's all you got.
Yeah, but
that's all you got. You need
we got the number one defense. Everybody's under contract, so our defense is coming back. Bro, I think we should get rid of Shady McCoy, not because he's bad or anything, but Violers. I think we should get rid of Shady for the fact that he's an Asian running back. Send him to a team, let him have an opportunity. I told
y'all that.
Draft that lineman from Ole Miss in the first round. Bring in Le'Veon Bell. We got dumb money. We got dumb money this offseason. Let's try to finesse something with her. I don't know the free agent wide receiver market, but try to finesse something with that.
It's Juru time. Okay.
Miracle in Miami. Miracle in Miami. Testing 1. Miracle in Miami. Miracle in Miami.
Time. I don't know when it was. We did the top 20 running backs, and me and the Violators was debating about Shady McCoy being still a top running back in his league.
He having a bad year.
And I told y'all that it was time to let him go. Now, I don't know if that's the Belichick in me, letting them go a year before they go bad, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Rotten Tomatoes ain't only a movie critic. Okay.
Touche.
I'm just saying.
Shady's having a bad year.
All right. They
filled with he got a hamstring injury now that he's day to day. We don't know what's going on with that.
How long was Josh out?
It's 4 games.
4 games. Mm-hmm. Your quarterback been out for 4 games. He still got more rushing yards than you.
Oh damn! I walked into that. I legit walked into that. Yeah, man. He going through it this year.
It's okay. But we all got excuses.
But I'm not making no excuses. We're putting out a bad product this year. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. But I believe at the end of the day, man, Super Saiyan Jaffe is a diehard Bills fan.
Putting out a bad profit. You know what? That's like the Green Lantern movie. That's what y'all put out this year. The Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern.
It was terrible. So much promise, but failed to deliver because Green Lantern definitely failed to deliver.
Yeah, that was horrible.
But bro, I'm saying LaShawn Shady McCoy. When I say trade the man, I'm not because he has 1 year left on his contract. It's just that money we're paying for him, and the fact that he is an aging running back. Send him to a contender. And let's bring in Le'Veon Bell. Let's revamp our offensive line, man.
Shady McCoy coming to death for him.
Bring in a receiver. Because I like our young receiving core.
We don't even need him. We got Sonny Michel. We got young back.
I like our.
Why get that? Why get that 2005 when we got that 2018?
True. Shady does have tread on his tires, but we fail to remember Shady still.
Tires bald, bro.
He can still deliver. He could still deliver.
He could deliver pizzas. Fast and elusive.
And honestly, bro, he going through some stuff, man. You saw how his offseason went.
Yeah.
He got.
I'm not taking any away from Shady. Shady's going to be a great running back.
Is he a Hall of Famer? He's not a first ballot, but he's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer. It's going to take him a few tries.
Yeah, but he's not first ballot. But yeah, like I said though, but our young receiving core, man, Zay Jones, he really didn't show up last week, but he's coming into his own as the number one. Robert Foster, he put up 100 yards, 7 receptions for 104 yards. Isaiah McKenzie, I saw Isaiah McKenzie in the mall. Isaiah, if you're watching this, dude, it's wintertime in Buffalo. Why are you in the mall in flip-flops and no socks? It's kind of sick, bro. That's another story. But
yeah, his toes out.
Yeah, he got his toes out.
We got to get back to this miracle in Miami. Tom Brady had a great game.
Don't matter, y'all lost. Miracle in Miami. It was insane.
Tom Brady had a great game.
7 seconds left.
7 seconds left on the clock. I mean, shoot. I'm honestly, we done lost 5 out the last 6.
Yo, Drew, what was the face you made when you realized y'all? Did you have a face? Did you make it? Were you in like legit shock?
All right. Y'all ever be like at the grocery store and you get like that bubble in your gut and you know you need to get home because nature's calling? That's the face I had.
So everybody that didn't have that feeling, you know. But like I said though, man, whether you a good team, bad team, if you're a fan, no matter what, a loss like that, devastating.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Devastating.
But you know, it's just
no doubt.
For real, we felt like y'all low blow. Yo. I'm like, this is some Bills shit. Okay, this is some Bills. Like, I needed Samuel Jackson for every MFR I dropped that day.
Yo. But the thing is, bro, that's kind of the game. I'm not going to say that's the type of game that the Patriots themselves lose, but that's the type of game a team that's riding high.
Nah, Bill Belichick lost that.
You think so?
He took Devin McCourty out to put Gronk in.
A 6'8", 6'7" Gronkowski.
Devin McCourty.
Stone shoes Gronk. Come on.
Devin McCourty is our best defensive player.
But what? How did it happen though? Kenyon Drake got around the corner. He got around that edge.
It was that block, bro. That dude hit that block. Gronk ain't had an angle. He wasn't ready for that. Like, he wasn't ready to tackle nobody. He was not ready. He did not come out there to tackle nobody.
You know, when he came out there, he used that height. They gonna throw that ball up
and knock it down.
Knock it down. You don't catch it, knock it down.
Yeah.
And Miami, they came and they said, "Listen, we got something for you. We got something for you." But see, yo, bro, that's what happens. Like, I didn't think the Dolphins would get blown out because the fact, I
mean, they beat y'all last week or the week before that.
Yeah, but that game came down. That was us. We should have won that game.
And we should have won that game. That was us. What you saying?
Hey, I ain't talking about the Patriots right now. I'm talking about the Bills.
All right, I'm talking about the Patriots. We should have won that game. Okay.
All I'm saying, goddamn it, is the fact that you go into that game thinking, oh, it's the Patriots, Dolphins. You got the 6-6 Dolphins, whatever the hell Patriots record y'all is. The Patriots got this one. I knew it wasn't going to be a walk in the park for the fact that it was a divisional game. At the end of the day,
we're still 3-1 in the division.
It's a fact, but it's always a dogfight. Well, it's usually a dogfight
with them.
Yeah,
in Miami.
But honestly,
I don't understand why we had to play Miami 2 times in Miami. We did not get to bring them to Gillette once. What's up with that?
I don't.
Somebody talk to me in the comments, please.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm calling Roger Goodell right now. You see, Roger Goodell ain't been showing his face all season long, right?
I haven't seen Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell is playing in the back. He in the background.
I don't think Roger. He don't got nothing to do with the schedule making.
Yo, I don't care what he got to do. If he running, all right, I'm hollering at Roger. Okay, listen. When you a Patriots fan and we take a hot L like that, we find somebody to blame.
But Violators, I will say, to our Patriot fans,
it wasn't Tommy.
To our Patriot fans, don't be too alarmed of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl. They've lost in Miami, and so it happens.
We still
was
the
a
second
blunder.
seed. We still the second seed, but if we want to talk about blunders, how about the Pittsburgh Steelers losing to the Raiders?
Yo, what's up with I know we preach any given Sunday, but damn it, come on.
Listen, honestly,
Gruden.
First of all, the Pats don't.
That's it.
The Pats don't. They don't lose 2 games in a row, and honestly, what the Pittsburgh Steelers and their record being the way it is, shoot, we might could just knock them out the race right now, because there's a lot of teams in the hunt right now.
Man.
There's a lot of teams in the hunt. I'm so happy that the Texans lost this week, because if they would have been the number 2 seed, you know what I mean? I mean, any way it goes, we're gonna have to go through. You know, we right now we fighting to clinch our position. I'm not worried about it because we still got the Bills.
No. You need to be worried.
Why?
You need to be. It goes through Kansas City.
All right.
Yeah, you guys will
when there's a bill, there's a way.
You'll be playing Kansas City in Arrowhead.
When there's a bill, there's a way.
Bro, We watching that game together.
Okay.
We filming us watching that game together. We can make a bet. The Chiefs are going to win that game. Yeah, the Patriots won the last time y'all met in Gillette.
I don't care. Either way it goes. Anyway it goes. It's whether my favorite team or my second favorite team's going to the Super Bowl. So it doesn't matter.
We ain't talking about your second favorite team. Who your end all be all ride or die team?
Come on, you already know that.
Okay, so that's what we talking about, brother.
But still, if my second favorite team goes, I'm happy too. Okay.
That's another thing. As a Bills fan, I was thinking, Violators, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. As a disgruntled Bills fan, should I have a second team? Like when the Bills aren't doing good, does that take away from my diehardness? Because honestly, man, the way the AFC is looking this year, it's beautiful. I love this competition, but what's sickening is the fact I wish the Bills were in the thick of it. What we did last year, I wish that was the AFC is so fun this year.
You know what? The reason why, like I said before, some of my favorite players played for the Chiefs just as well as the Patriots. Mm-hmm. And honestly, if I had it my way, if I wanted to go to the league, I would have loved to be the Patriots' #1 running back. Mm-hmm. I would have loved to go to Arrowhead and be their running back. Everybody else was all second, but those were the two teams I would love to play for. Mm-hmm. I would love it when you look at Arrowhead and it's just full of red, the sea of red. That is beautiful.
I will say, in Arrowhead, they definitely they're talked up worldwide as far as you don't want to play in Arrowhead, and that's a fact. And that's why I say when I go back to my Bills team, because our fan base don't get enough credit. We are one of the best fan bases on the planet, in sports in general. And I feel like that's not talked about enough.
I agree.
Okay. I feel like that's not talked about enough. But whatever. When there's a Bill, there's a way. One day, Bill leave. Keep it on my chest, you know. Oh, and I got the Magic Johnson.
I'm so mad.
Got the Magic Johnson.
I'm so mad you took my line and twisted it.
Hey, what's the name of the team?
Listen, okay.
What'd that say?
Belichick.
I wish. I take a Belichick as a coach any day. But Violators, man, like I said, the AFC is definitely tight knit right now. There's a lot of teams fighting for this 5th and 6th seed, I'd say. The NFC, man.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Saints. They still. I mean, they might have took a hot one to the what's the name, and they almost lost to the Bucks, but it was. But the Bucks is one of the teams that beat them this year.
Yeah, but when I looked at it, the Bucks was up like 14-3. I was like, damn, the Saints might have peaked a little earlier than they want to. I look back, it's like 28-14. Like, my mistake.
Yeah, for real.
My mistake.
Hey, listen, that sometimes sometimes a dog got to get bit up for it to bite back.
Man, dude, Breeze,
yeah,
he's definitely in that conversation for MVP. But I don't see in a world this season how you don't give it to Pat Mahomes. Did you see that no look dime?
That no look dime was nuts.
Oh
my! I've never seen a quarterback do that.
I've never I don't know what we call that. Do we call that athletic? What do we call that?
We call that swag.
To the nth degree. Like,
okay, we taught it. He watched Magic Johnson highlights because he only 23, so he ain't watching Magic Johnson. Because I ain't watching Magic Johnson because I'm 27. So he got to be a LeBron fan.
While wearing the Magic Johnson Bills tee,
Explain that to me.
I really don't know. I think it's more like the graphic art, like the graffiti in it.
Yeah.
I hear because that's always cause I think you wear like a Chiefs shirt. It's like a Magic Johnson because back in the day, they had a lot of Laker gear that was like this, and it was it had Magic Johnson on it, Magic Johnson-esque, and I don't know, it's just maybe it's like a slang thing, like how sneakers got flu games and stuff like that. I don't know why, but that's what Magic Johnson, whatever. It's a dope shirt. I like it. I'm a Bills fan.
I like Arthur.
Haters gonna hate. I'm not hating though, but I mean.
Hey, it's a wonderful kind of day.
I'm not
you learn to walk and play.
Y'all should have won that game, but I mean, hey, the sun shines on the dog's ass once in a while.
I told you not to touch it.
Hey, but Violators, man. once again, thanks for stepping with us, being with us. We got 14 subscribers in 2 days.
14 subscribers in 2 days.
14 subscribers in 2 days, you know? Getting things back on track the way they need to be. One thing I do want to say, man, we got to figure out at what number we going to get to. I personally think 500. Like, when we get to a certain amount of subscribers, when we should have, like, we should celebrate, you know, with our family, friends, and our subscribers.
Shoot, we haven't had a giveaway in a while.
We haven't had a giveaway. So you know what, Violators?
Do you think we should do like a 200 giveaway?
200 giveaway. Violators, we at 144 right now. Get us to 200 subs. You know how to do that. Come on.
This is what you're gonna need to do. If you want this giveaway, after you watch it, you're gonna have to leave your name in the comments and everything else, so we can do a drawing. You know, straight up. You gotta talk to us, you know, so we can see exactly who really wants. And trust me on this one, we're gonna give you some swag.
We need that interaction. We need tons of interaction. That's what we're looking for. We want to talk to you. We want y'all to talk to us. We do got a couple loyal viewers that definitely they hit those comments, and we
every time
totally appreciate that. So definitely, we don't know what the prize will be yet. We don't know what the gift will be yet. But 200 subscribers, we're gonna make it something good, man. Real good, because y'all stuck with us from day one into now, and yo, I'm saying. But like I was saying, like I was thinking maybe like we get the 500 subs, we throw like a big Violator mansion party.
That'd be dope.
That'd be dope. You know, get a DJ. Like I said, man, it's a work in progress. We get it. Oh, that Violator merch is definitely coming. Our Violator producer, my man Jimmy Thump on IG, look him up. Yo, he's been coming up with some crazy ideas. We can't wait to share them with y'all. We know y'all gonna love them from top to top, the Juru, the Guru, to Moan. Just, this is the Asher, it's just Moan, ...
Right.
Shit, Stone Cold, Steve Austin. Yo, we got a lot of ideas, and it's coming for you.
We gotta check the copyright on that.
That's a big fact, but you know, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, we could throw some Stone Cold imagery in there with a little Violator being the cut. Why not? You feel me? You know. All right, but Violators, man, once again, I'm Super Saiyan Jaffe.
Cool guy, JD.
You already know we Violator Sports.